Nkechi Manela here. Thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic, which is about delivering yourself what you expect of and from other people. And just using a case study of the nation that I live in, Nigeria, at the time of this recording, there's a lot of rising, there's a lot of courage from the youth, there's a lot of diligence, there's just a lot of guts to show that we want a particular change, and then we're actually going for that change that it is that we want. And a lot of things have come up after the courage, after the protest, to end the things that we do not want in this country anymore, which is the burning down of things, the destruction of things. And there have been a lot of conversation around that. There have been a lot of conversations around that as well. Some people supporting the burning. Yes, there are some youths that support the burning, and some people condemning the burning. Whatever the case is, that is not even what I'm here to talk about today, because a lot of times we talk about symptoms, but we don't really talk about the roots of the wound. And that is the question that I have to ask you today. We are expecting a lot of things from different people, and it is not starting in this generation. So let's use a case study of our leaders. We're expecting a lot of this and that is great, because these people are in office to deliver to us, so they must deliver what they promise to deliver. You have that right, and nobody can take it away from you. But going to our everyday life, the question I have for you today is, when you expect something from people, let's even start from around you, even before we go to the leaders of your nation, leaders of your community. What are you doing in your own life to make yourself better, the nation better, your community better? What are you doing in your own life is the question that I have to ask you today. What you are putting up as expectation, things like no lying, no cheating, just as an example. And those are some of the expectations that a lot of people have from their leaders all over the world. It's not exclusive to Nigeria. What are you doing differently in your own life? Are you lying? Are you cheating in your workplace? Are you cheating in your relationship, in your marriage? What are those things? What are you doing in your own sphere of influence to make sure that you are becoming that change that you expect from others as well? You see, until we check and we are not defensive about the truth of this question, and we actually start acting out, we're not going to see the reverberated change that we want. We may see change in circles, change here and there, but the kind of change that we're seeking in today's world, not even just in Nigeria or in Africa, is a change that has to come from the individuals. Because there's a certain level of, you're going to have a certain level of, I'm looking for the best word now, but when you are already practicing something, there's some sort of, you will have some level, you would be able to even show others how to do it. I've not gotten the word for this recording, but when you are able to deliver a thing that you expect of others, you would then now be able to show others and to profess solutions. Because when you are going to expect things from other people, some people genuinely don't know, and this is not exclusive to leaders now, I'm talking about anybody as well. Some people genuinely don't know how to deliver that. But when you have done it in your own life, you are going to now be able to show them that, hey, this is the ABC of how to deliver this thing that we are expecting of you, whether it's a worker, whether it's your employee, whatever the case may be, or even your nation leaders. So yes, we are to hold our nation leaders accountable, and that is very important. That is something that is not exclusive to one country. Again, it goes on in every country of the world. But it's important that you are checking, you watching this video, you are checking your own life, you are scanning your life to make sure that you are doing your own part and you are not being hypocritical. So in your family, what are you doing differently? In your personal life, what are you doing differently? In your workplace, what are you doing differently? Do you see those things that you do that are not ethical as, oh, just leave it, I beg, it's part of life? No, it cannot be part of life, because if you become a leader tomorrow, you'll be held accountable for those small things that you think are part of life. So this video is really to help you to introspect and to help you be sure that you are becoming the change that you want to see. Because at the end of the day, no leader is our savior. Jesus Christ is the one that is our savior. We have to continue to embody and we have to continue to become what it is that we want to see change, as we hold people that are accountable, to their words. So that when it is your turn to actually get to the position of power and leadership in whatever sphere, you don't need to be the president or the state governor, whatever sphere that you find yourself, you deliver better than you have seen in your lifetime or than you have criticized. But you see what has happened over the years, because a lot of times when our generation, stand up to criticize and talk, we think that this is the first time in history that people are criticizing. No, this is not the first time in history that people are coming to criticize. The current leaders criticized people before them, and it went on. It dates back to people criticizing, and it almost looks like every term of governance in most nations is a term of criticism and waiting for the exit of that governance for their savior governor or their savior president that is going to come up and make the change that they want. Yeah, if you look at the trend, there's always one criticizing of one. Check it out. You go and do your homework and just check the trends of criticism. What does that show us? That shows us that no matter the leader that comes in whatever country you are in, there's always going to be something that you're going to find at fault. First of all, get ready for it. So in order to not be that person that goes into the roller coaster of emotions, anger, continually adjusting your life or living your life according to how the mood of the nation or the mood of your leaders is at the particular time or season, you have to stand up and say, you know what, change is going to start from me. And when I start becoming that change, I will then now be a reflection to others around me about what is possible and what is right. What is possible and what is right, not what is emotional, what is sentimental. What is possible, what is right, and then you go forth to do that. And I will end with this. A lot of the best leaders that we have in our day and age that we continually use as example, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, we have them. We can go on and on and on. They didn't hold any particular position. We continue to say these things. We continue to call these people as examples, but we seem to forget that they didn't hold any particular position. They just decided that they were going to first of all become the change that they wanted to see, and then they started to influence others. So today I am challenging you, my fellow youth. I'm challenging you, my friend. I'm challenging you, you change maker. It is time for you to rise up from criticizing and going through roller coasters of emotions. Continue to talk, continue to speak up for what is right. That's not what I'm saying. But that is not what I'm not saying you should stop that. But what I'm saying is it's time for you to rise to actually become the change. How about you become the change and then you inspire us to do something different? A change that you want to see, a change that you desire to see, a change that is going to move us from point A to point B. Do you want to do that? Do you want to start that? Yes. I challenge you to start that. First of all, start by stop lying, stop cheating, stop being hypocritical, give your best at work, be accountable, be responsible. Those are the things that people want to throw away, but you can't, because these are the things that are still going to haunt you if you go to a leadership position and you are not just able to keep to your words. So do that in your own sphere now, right now. Master it so that you become an inspiration to other people. Then go forth and now begin to influence people with your life, not with talk. It's easy to talk. Anybody can come out to talk, and anybody can come out to type. With your own life, let us see the difference that you're going to make. And then it's out of that person that you have become and that you are becoming that you open your mouth and we're like, this person is saying some things. You know why? Because of who you have become. Nelson Mandela is respected not just because he has a Nelson Mandela name, but because he went to prison for years for a cause that he could have abandoned. You know what happened? The difference between Nelson Mandela and a lot of people is that he became the change you wanted to see. What are you going to become? Are you going to become the change you want to see, or are you just going to keep talking and cursing and being angry? It is up to you. Use your energy in becoming. If you know that there are parts of your life that is nothing to write home about, you are ashamed of, this is the time to actually go and adjust that part of your life. See a counselor. If you need a therapist, I am here to help you through that journey. As you continue to become, continue to speak up for what you know you should speak up for. Becoming doesn't mean you should be silent. For some people, your becoming season, you will need to be quiet. For some people, you are becoming and you're speaking as well. But one thing I want to advise you is to not be hypocritical. Don't go around demanding change from other people that has not happened in your life first. I will see you in the next video. Do well to reach out to me if you need someone to talk to. I'm a certified counselor and I would help you get to where you need to be, get to from what you desire to, of course, your actual dream. And we can do that through therapy and other courses, books that I have to offer you as well. My name is Nkechi Manalayo. Do well to share this video, think about it, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would be seeing you in the next video. Have a fantastic life and continue to become the change that you desire to see.